They told me this was a entry-level couples coach. I disagree. Hey, can I Bluetooth in my Boogie Down Productions to this? Oh, hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the all-new Grand Design Transcend One. This is the 151 RB. This coach comes in at 19 feet 8 inches, 3,600 pounds dry, can accommodate 3 sleepers, maybe 4 if you got the kids. But in my opinion, this is a couples coach. Now, with the Transcend Ones, the way it was explained to me was these were entry-level couples coaches. But I'm seeing thoughtful design, the construction that these things have, from the double insulated roof to the insulation all the way around the floors, the beads that we have, the balancing beads that we have in the tires, the 600-watt solar panel with the 30-amp inverter, and then all these touches from a pressed surface countertop with rounded edges to just the layout and the flow. This is something I'm used to seeing in those mid-tier coaches. With an entry-level price tag, I was very intrigued, which is why I'm talking to you about it right now. So let's start right up here, right up front. This is a Murphy bed setup. Not great for everybody, but some people absolutely love them. My buddy Ryan, who's holding the camera, says he loves this type of setup. Here's how it works. So you have this jackknife sofa right here. Beautiful for when you sit down with your loved one, or maybe you and the family. If you got the small kids, this is great. Your TV location is right here behind the dinette. You got the window and the door giving you some light. Got the storage shelves on the sides. So awesome little space, but it's meant to be versatile. So you could absolutely fold this down, and here, let me get these out properly. So right here, you can make this your bed. Put a sheet on there, lay down, boom, great little space to knock out. It is still a functional walk-around bed, but your true bed is this Murphy system right here. And I like how they gave me the overstuffed fold-away mattress. I kind of took the cover off so you can kind of see. You still have the bedroom nooks behind it with the USB-C and A charging, got the 110. I like the decorative applique that we have going all the way up the front cap, and my storage shelf is moved up enough so that if I wanted to sit here and do some reading, I got good headroom to do it. A lot of times in this class, this shelf is down about here, so you can't really set up. Then add that to the fact that I have these mirrored wards that are pretty strong thanks to the magnet clasps. Hideaway hinges. I got the shelves there. Let me come around so I can actually see it. So good little grab and go storage on the bottom, plus my shelving here. But when I come to the off-camp side, you're gonna see right here is your hanger bar. The only thing I like to see is I like to see that hanger bar moved up a little bit. But the style and the flow of this and the storage space that I have, even the drawers, or excuse me, even the storage doors that you have down below, they all have hideaway hinges. They're very sturdy. The magnet is strong. So when this thing's in transit, a lot of times in the entry-level class, those doors will open up. This thing is strong. I don't know if you saw me struggling with it, but it is strong. So, not accustomed to seeing this style and this quality in a lot of entry-level RVs. So, pretty sweet for a couple. Come over here beside the door, and this is where you're gonna see your command panel. You can check your battery, you can check your fresh tank, you can check all your gray tanks, your black tank, cut on your water pump, cut on your heater, cut on your lights, the whole nine. And they even added a little dimmer switch for your lights. So if you wanna Bluetooth into your JBL system here and put on the Lou Rawls, get the little mood going, you know what I mean? Maybe come over to the cooktop because you got the 2 burner sitting over here recessed. Make up a nice little lovely meal for your loved one. It's just gonna be a good experience. And since I'm here in the kitchen, let's check it out. Pressed surface, rounded edges, undermounted sink, nice little soap dispenser. My storage, very nice. Hideaway hinges once again. Look, they, excuse me. They even included a little spikes rack for me. I got the vent above there. I got a storage door right above my Suburban furnace. Okay, it's a storage drawer. Probably wouldn't hold my pots and pans, but I could put something there. The thing that I really like though about this is the quality of the drawers. Go into an RV, especially if it's gonna be your first one. Pull the drawers out and tell me what you think. You'll be able to kind of feel, oh, that kind of shake. These, there's no movement, man. Those are sturdy, they're full extension. They even got you a pull-out trash can, which usually I see this on fifth wheels. So very nice feature there. Another little storage spot. I got the mini fridge with the mini freezer. the flush mounted Fury microwave, storage spot. Then I got the little towel rack right here as well. Got to tell you, man, the fit and finish and the touches in this really feels good. Really feels good. I got the quick cool on my 13.5 BTU AC. I got some storage right above my booth dinette. Good storage size too. And the way that they build these, you'll notice, I mean, I got over 66 inches of height in here. So having that headroom is great. Me, I'm half deaf though. So if I wanted to hear the thumping sounds, I'm probably gonna be standing under this JBL speaker. I'm just saying. But my dinette could easily seat 4 people. It's plush and overstuffed. I do believe I have some storage underneath. Then I have this gorgeous window with the pleated shade to not only help me with breeze, but also does a great job of light. And this is where I think a lot of people don't think about their RV. I don't care if it's a hot dog or a hamburger. If you're parked at the beach, the lake, the mountains, grandma's house, you're sitting here, maybe it's you and your loved one talking about the day, maybe talking about the hike that you just came from, whatever it may be, this is where you're gonna be making the memories, and it doesn't hit you until later on. That's what I love about the RVs. When you think about it, you know, years from now, oh man, I love that trip we took to Sedona. This is it, man. This is how you do it. You grab your loved one, you grab the keys, you get the RV, and you go. But how you gonna get cleaned up? Well, let's talk about it. Since this is the Transcend One 151 RB, which stands for rear bath, let's talk about the rear bath. Like the space that we have back here. I got the solid wood pocket door that's not only decorative, I even like the lighter color that they have on here. A lot of RV manufacturers in this class are putting the standard stuff, the same stuff, that dark kind of dingy tan door. Grand Design said, we're gonna kick it up a notch. Then I come over here to my vanity. I got the large mirror. I got the Fugatti tankless water heater. Love that. I got my sink, some storage there. Got a storage shelf here, some linen storage there, hanger, and of course, my shower. Boom. The thing I like about this space, sure, I got the skylight, which is going to give me some additional headroom because as you can see, I had to kind of duck, but I'm also 6'2". So I do need that space if I'm standing up straight. I like the shower surround. They even did a good job sealing at the top. Got my shower nozzle there, my corner notches, my shower curtain. But the thing I like about this is I can get prepared in here if I want to. The only thing that's really missing is like an additional wardrobe, which is why I think this is for a couples coach. More than 2 people, the stuff you're gonna bring, because your ward hanger is that one spot there, I think that's probably where I'd be like, only the couple, maybe the couple and the dogs. But if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 for a couple looking for their first RV, I'm gonna give this a 9.3 right out the gate. Just from the quality, the touches, and how simplistically awesome that it is, this one stands out. And speaking of out, let's go outside. And here we are on the outside of your all-new Grand Design Transcend One 151 RB. Once again, not even 20 feet long. You're looking at 19 feet 8 inches, 3,600 pounds dry. Right up front, you're gonna see manual tongue jack, 20-pound LP tank, battery box, all seated on a very sturdy frame for this coach. You even have the mini diamond-plated rock guard, as well as that Superflex roof going over the top, which, by the way, is double insulated there. One of the big tip of the hats I give to Grand Design is their construction, their quality, and their insulation. Big fan of that. The one thing I would advise, though, if this is going to be your first RV, talk to your specialist at Camping World about getting maybe 2 20-pound LP tanks. And since you already have a 600-watt solar panel on this one, and it does have the charge controller, plus your setup for the inverter, go ahead and get lithium batteries. It'll extend that life. Now, come around to the campsite. You'll see we got the finished off pass-through storage here. Even have the little light of that timber construction, and your studs on this bad boy are 16 inches on center. Got the residential insulation. Now, let me talk about these aluminum panels right here. Yes, they are coated with an automotive coating, which is going to help it from fading, but these are thicker than what you're going to find on a lot of coaches. They use 0.30 thickness on theirs. A lot of manufacturers only use the 0.25. So very nice feature there. Heated and enclosed underbelly, got your sewer hose storage there, solid steps leading me into the entry, and the handle here doubles as the door guard. Leash latch for the furry friends, got your fresh tank fill there. And I'd mentioned those balancing beads in your tire. What that does is that not only makes the ride a little bit smoother, they're self-balancing. So it'll give you a little bit better wear on your tire, a little bit better movement. But I would highly suggest getting a tire pressure monitoring system because it's that safety, it's that peace of mind for me. Now let's check the wheel well. Galvanized, very nice. So you won't have to worry about damaging the undercarriage if you're picking up debris. Right there is the back of your Fugatti tankless water heater, JBL exterior speaker, cable connection and power, black tank flush there, rear stab jack here. You got your receiver hitch, so if you want to throw the bikes on the rack, maybe even bring a generator along, you absolutely can. You are prepped for a ladder as well as backup camera. The arch on the roof is really going to help if you do get water or snow. It's not going to stay up there, it's going to fall off. And those 3-inch rain nozzles are going to make sure it doesn't fall on you when it comes around. Speaking of come around, walk to the off-camp side. You'll see you got your 30-amp plug there, your other rear stabilizer jack. That right there is your terminations or your dumps, your gray tank and your black tank. And remember, you got 37s all the way around on your tanks. Back of your Suburban heater, high output AC, high output furnace. Got covered hinges on the metal latches for my luggage doors. So if it does get wet, I won't have rust streaks on these gorgeous white doors. Magnetic hatches, magnetic latches on my anti-slam doors. And this was a feature that I really liked. Sometimes it's just connections on the outside, which isn't anything bad, but having a way to lock and secure your connections is pretty cool. Got the porthole. I got a solar disconnect as well as a regular disconnect. So if I want to cut the solar off, just run the battery, or vice versa, cut the battery off and leave the solar on. Now I'm trickle charging my battery. And you have the flip right here for your water connection. So that's your city as well as your fresh tank fill. Inverter prep, GFCI, cable and satellite connections right there as well. I hate calling it entry level. But you know what, at some point you gotta have entry-level RVs so that people will say, I'm not gonna lose as much skin in the game getting this coach because it's time for me and my loved one to start going on vacations. Maybe you got the emerging family. Maybe you and the dogs love going out. This coach being 20 feet long, roughly 3,600 pounds dry, this is a good pick, man. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know, what did you think of the Grand Design Transcend One 151 RV? And if you want to check it out, rv.campingworld.com, or just come on into your local Camping World. I'm Chris Young, and until next time, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon.